Mini episode 1277 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge mini episode 1277, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH managing partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for week 2 of the 2020 NFL season, our 17th year of coverage. Last week we were 9-6-1 overall, 2-1 on the Big 3 and 0-1 on the lock. Here's our picks this week. Cleveland -6 over Cincinnati, the LA Rams in a pick'em over Philly, Denver plus 7.5 over Pittsburgh, Atlanta plus 4.5 over Dallas, Buffalo minus 5.5 over Miami, Indianapolis minus 3 over Minnesota, Chicago minus 5.5 over the New York Giants, Jacksonville plus 9 over Tennessee, Arizona minus 7.5 over Washington, Houston plus 7.5 over Baltimore, the LA Chargers plus 10 over Kansas City, Seattle minus 4 over New England, and Las Vegas plus 5.5 over New Orleans. For our Big 3, it's Green Bay minus 7 over Detroit, Tampa Bay minus 10 over Carolina in a Why Ask Why special, and in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 2, it's San Francisco minus 7.5 over the New York Jets. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy over managing. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with as long as you're confident they'll be playing. QB, Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. Running back, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, and Joe Mixon. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, Odell Beckham Jr., A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, Kenny Golladay, Chris Godwin, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore, and Michael Thomas. Tight end, Travis Kelce and George Kittle. Remember, our Thursday night game pick and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 14 QBs. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, Matt Ryan, Deshaun Watson, Carson Wentz, and Russell Wilson. We like 15 running backs. Chris Carson, J.K. Dobbins, Kenyon Drake, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Austin Eckler, Melvin Gordon, Todd Gurley, Kareem Hunt, Mark Ingram, Josh Jacobs, David Johnson, David Montgomery, Raheem Mostert, Miles Sanders, and Jonathan Taylor. We like 18 wide receivers. Keenan Allen, Tyler Boyd, Marquise Brown, DJ Chark, Stephon Diggs, Michael Gallup, T.Y. Hilton, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Anthony Miller, Calvin Ridley, Allen Robinson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Adam Thielen, Sammy Watkins, and Robert Woods. And we like 9 tight ends. Mark Andrews, Jared Cook, Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, Hunter Henry, Tyler Higbee, Austin Hooper, Hayden Hurst, and Darren Waller. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.